How you like that?
Kindly state your name.
It's Thom and Jeff.
Well, I think these guys are pretty darn dope.
Check for sound.
What?
Notice they're high, so this will be a good show.
Yeah.
Everyone go slap yourself on the ass a couple times. We made it to podcast number 10.
Hallelujah.
Broadcasting from Studio Nico inside the compound known as Trailer Studios, Forestell, Missouri, where the elk are locked up and the celebrated personalities have passed all regulations and conditions in St. Charles County.
Oh,
Our podcast
I can't
can
wait to
be
meet
found
them.
at mytomandjeff.com.
All right.
Yay.
Happy Beef Jerky Friday, everybody.
Yeah, that's damn good beef jerky.
I'm gonna throw up.
It's really the only beef jerky that I really, really like and can sit down and eat the entire bag is the teriyaki beef jerky.
Yeah, it is good. I'm gonna have a piece.
That's Kara the lesbian right there.
Hi.
Still
Hey, I
a
didn't
little
think
bit
you
drunk.
liked me.
Little girl's hungover, so she's literally has a trash can sitting right next to her.
And beef jerky in my hand.
And beef jerky.
It's gonna taste real good.
Yeah.
Come back up.
Oh, I can't wait to see that flying out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You know how when you're hungover, still slightly drunk, which is
Yeah.
both for you right now, it's better to just throw up.
Just get it out of your system.
Let's all get our cocks out.
No, don't do it.
That
Why?
would definitely
and
work.
play Gag Kara.
Hold on, I got an intro for that.
Let me get this down and then we'll see. Otherwise, I'll just dry heave.
Okay.
You know, I hate that. God, I hate that.
What, dry heaving?
Yeah, I really do.
You
Yeah.
should have enough alcohol in there to get it up.
I've
What were
been
you
puking
drinking
all
last
morning.
night?
Well, before you go there, let me say that we were all at Ballyhoo last night to watch Brook Royal.
Royal.
And Ballyhoo, if you're not familiar with it, it's the old Twisters, 94 on 94 there.
Quick rating, 1 to 10.
On Brook Royal?
Yeah.
11.
Wow.
Yeah.
They
What'd I say?
really played good last night.
Yeah, they really did. And I was the first time I heard the new single Jump, obviously live, and it was great. It was awesome.
I've
you
heard
get
it
the
too.
disc?
Not that
Go
one.
ahead and jump. Might as well jump.
Nobody's made that joke yet, I'll bet, huh? I thought about that too, Scott. Was like, why would you name a song that?
Well, because maybe it'll accidentally get downloaded.
It makes me think of Crisscross, you know.
Criss
We're
Cross
going to
will
name
make you
this
jump.
one Firework.
Oh my god.
All right, so what were you drinking last night?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so what were you drinking last night?
Was it tequila?
No, but Tequila was the Mexican restaurant right next door. to
I don't know. She was asking for a job, so she might get a job there.
I
Really?
was? Oh no, I wasn't.
Oh, yes, you were.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
off, boom boom.
I swear to God.
3
Was
minutes.
I really?
Fucking we're not even 5 minutes in. You're telling me to fuck off.
Wow.
And not only Scott, it's fuck off boom boom.
Yeah.
That's your name to me. Boom boom.
Just Boom Boom, not even Scotty Boom Boom.
Who wins,
I
Boom
was
Boom or
drinking-
Kara the lesbian, as far as names are concerned? Who wins?
Kara the lesbian.
Could be.
Eating at the Y with Kara.
She's got her own open. All right, so here's what's going on in the
Doesn't
program
she
today.
feel special?
I'm
I
changing
do.
my name to Scotty the Lesbian.
Read some emails here in a minute. You can always send us an email at the same place you got this particular podcast, which is mytomandjeff.com. Celebrity wrap-up news. And I was down at the radio station yesterday being on Glover's show, as I am every Thursday.
How's Dave?
He's good. He just about owns everything in the entire world now.
That's good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's very nice when I'm on. He lets me promote our podcast.
Does he
and
really?
give out the website and all that
Oh, I
stuff.
didn't know that. That's great.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Anyway, while I was down there, I talked to Jamie, and I got your Tom's Top 40 songs.
Oh, those are sorely missed.
Yeah, they are. So whatever song, I mean, they're your songs. We should play one today, don't you think?
Sure.
I'm going to shop them to the labels.
You got to check this new talent out. He's amazing.
In
20%, Tom?
Yeah.
in
Cool.
sports today, you want to do some sort of football pool?
Yeah, I figured we can do either or both. Everyone can throw like $5 or $10.
I don't have a job.
Neither do I.
I
All
drink
right.
too much.
Can I borrow $5?
Peanuts.
It doesn't have to be paid now, but
Okay.
and we'll take a running tally each week, and the winner at the end of the regular football season will get whatever's in the pool or in the kitty, and whoever's playing the bottom of the
person
pile
who comes in last
has to eat all the other players' toenails.
Oh.
And I'm officially out, I believe. Thanks. Appreciate that. But,
Yeah, I don't follow football.
I was just trying to make it fun.
It sounded really good until the end part.
You said eat, and I got excited.
I
Not
know,
eat,
I
just
can smell
chew.
it.
Just chew. Just suckle a toenail.
Let's see. We're bringing back the Tom Friday Ode as of today.
Today's ode is to Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin stopped by. Hello, Sarah.
I can see Russia from my house.
You can also see a lot of other things, sweet girl.
Put your work boots on and kill that bear.
Multi-talented.
Yeah, multi-talented. DJ Moby, everybody knows who Moby is. He wants to make a porn, and it could star people like Tom and Scotty Boom Boom because he wants to use people with average to small penises in his movie.
You have no idea the size of my cock.
Yes, I do, because you call it Little Elvis.
Just because I call it little doesn't mean it is.
You
little.
call him as you see him, and you see him.
I have a little dick, but it looks good on me.
I got a little dick, but it'll look good in you.
My tongue moves like the wind.
And I can breathe through my ears.
Put your finger in it. We're going to do Put Your Finger in it today, which is pretty cool. And I found the top 10 sex etiquette mistakes that everybody allegedly makes. I would think that with the room full of people here, that should turn out pretty good. And go ahead.
Also, there's some bad melons out there. Beware of the melon.
And also Friday, so Friday whores. We're going to try Friday whores. How much for that back page whore?
Good.
That's a Friday show if I ever heard one.
Let's start with some emails. What do you say?
Okay. Listen up, mail call.
Well, let's read some emails, shall we?
I've got mail.
Mail call. Gather round, everyone.
You got mail, maggot.
Mail call, sir.
The mail's in.
I got mail. Yay!
It's really easy to email us once you're on the website where you're getting the podcast at mytomandjeff.com. There's a tab there. You just click it. It says emails. And then
Even I can do it.
Right. Which one's the bathroom? It's the one with the toilet in it, asshole. We talked about Drew in the past, and he's the guy that said he would love to buy the podcast, but he doesn't have a job. He writes, Jeff, this is unemployed Drew. I have a different email account now. That's good to know.
Thanks, Drew.
You're a real class act. I appreciate not only you replying to my email, but it was also cool to hear you read it on the podcast. I think Scotty Boom Boom was right when he said you should hire me. I have nothing worthwhile to contribute to the show, but I'd be happy making half of what you make. Anywho, which is kind of gay for a dude to say.
A little bit.
Boom Boom is not a stutter.
Yeah. I've decided that if you charge, I will pay because everyone needs a laugh and you guys give a lot of them. Keep rocking and best of luck. Jobless Drew. Good luck, Drew, getting a job.
This email is entitled Wolf Pussy.
That's the guy on CNN, right?
I think it's Blitzer, but all right. You may be wondering why I titled this Wolf Pussy. Well, I had a bridal shower a couple months ago, and we did one of those gay word scrambles. One of the scrambled words I could only come up with is wolf pussy is the word to be unscrambled. Needless to say, that wasn't the word. Anyhow, you guys should be very proud of yourself. Podcasts rock, and I will definitely be a subscriber. $3.99, small price to hear your playful homosexual-infused banter. By the way, my husband and I were married last weekend, the 10th. Love you guys. Thanks for all you do, Beth. Beth, we love you back, and congratulations on your new cock.
I was making
Congratulations
for the rest
on
of your life.
on that cock that you purchased last weekend. Good job.
look, it's wolf pussy.
Oh, good Lord. Look, she's putting her hair over her mouth and turning it sideways. It's wolf pussy. All right, last one
That'll
is...
make you throw up.
Last one is one's entitled The Empire Shit Cans, Jeff and Tom. Jeff, sorry to hear about your ill fate at the hands of the corporate douchebags. Glad to see you are keeping it real on the underground. Did you know that we were keeping it real on the underground?
Yo.
So I listened to Podcast 9, and you tell the story about getting caught with the South County High School girl. I can't remember if you told me that story or if PJ did. It's an all-time classic. Talking about PJ, lead singer of Soul Kiss. Everybody in this room, I think, knows him. Funniest part to me is your dad walking up to your car. Hilarious. The bad news about that story is that if the boyfriend is an STL cop and he remembers you, he can certainly be a dick if he wants to when he runs into you. Good news is that if he's an STL cop, he probably doesn't have the brain capacity to remember you. That's him saying that, not me.
Yeah, I know several city officers.
Please don't read my name on the air. P.S. If you ever need a special guest, I'm free on all Thursdays. Have no problem doing the show topless.
As a matter of fact, when you come in,
yeah,
we'll have a couple of the STLPD guys come in.
Just waiting for me?
Just waiting for.
That's a great idea. P.P.S. Since your guest from today, talking about Victoria,
Veronica.
has an issue with wiener size, I'm clearly not her man, but our mutual friend mentioned above, PJ, could certainly help her out and then some. So thank you very much.
So we just found out that PJ's got a
big old schwanz, yeah.
He does?
Yeah. I don't know.
Who knew?
Every time I went down on him,
I got it.
The lights were off, so I don't know.
Wrap up.
There was one?
Let's do a wrap up, yeah.
No, we can't do a wrap up.
Come on.
Quit surfing TMZ on the clock, douchebag. It's Celebrity Wrap Up with Thom and Jeff.
Announced less than a month ago, Beyonce says she's pregnant.
Yeah.
With Jay-Z's kid. How would you like to piss off Beyonce, especially when she's pregnant? I don't think you want to cross her.
She'll open up a can of whoop ass.
She might just be that pissed because they're expecting their first child together, and now it has come out that Jay-Z has kept stashed away from her knowledge a 9-year-old child.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oops. Wow. According to Radar Online, it says here that Jay, quote, has a secret son with a Trinidadian model.
Need you to listen, because I forgot to mention I got a girl that came from the womb.
I think I want to throw up now.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I was just freestyling.
Who was that? Was that a Beyonce song or something?
No, I just made it up.
You just made it up?
Yeah.
Really
that was T West, fool.
T to the W.
I want to listen to the Humpty Dance. That's all I want to listen to.
Okay, you sit over there and we'll wake you when it's time, okay? So she's obviously going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed off.
Yeah, even a pregnant Beyonce would probably kick his ass.
So I saw Redmond on the television this morning.
Redmond Lane?
Yeah.
No, what's his name?
No, Redmond Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, yeah. I think Redmond
that's
Lane
his
was a
full
soccer
name.
player for the Steamers back in the 80s.
Redmond Farrah Fawcett, Ryan O'Neal.
Right.
Redmond
O'Neal. That's his
Redmond
name.
O'Neal, yeah. He had a problem with the meth. Mm-hmm. Turns out he still has a problem with the meth, and he rolled the die and went in front of the judge and said, I did it.
Yeah.
I went and got the meth. And the judge could have sent him straight to the clink, but instead, the judge says, you got one more time.
Oh, my God.
You got one more try.
That's really smart. One more time, even though you were doing drugs in rehab, but we're going to give you one more try.
Some people say that it's easier to get drugs in rehab than it is to get drugs
really
anywhere, yeah.
Well, then send me to rehab, because I'm looking for some weed.
I'll take 2.
Yeah. So, as I mentioned, are you ready for Tom's Top 40 song by chance?
I don't know. Should we play it?
Yeah. I was at the radio station yesterday and got a copy of all of Tom's Top 40 songs that we used to play on the old program. And I thought it'd be kind of funny to play one. I don't know which one you got queued up over there, but...
Oh, it's a good one.
Scotty Boom Boom, Let It Roll.
Here we go.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards when blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screen, but no one hears a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance, cause there's a spark in you? Just gotta ignite the light and let it shine.
I can see the fireworks shooting out of your breasts right now.
On the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on and show 'em what you're worth. Gotta make 'em go, oh, 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 as you shoot across the sky. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, oh,
I love Justin Bieber.
So
it's
what's that?
It's a T-dub.
I'm sorry.
It's a T-dub.
You know her cat's name is Kitty Purry?
Is it?
Yeah.
Kitty Purry?
Isn't that funny?
That is funny. Are you a fan of hers?
Dude, that's at the top of your range.
I took voice lessons.
Did you have the lyrics or did you know the song?
I see they didn't
I
stick.
didn't know the song. And Drew said, it's better that you don't know the song. I was like, hey, whatever.
So it could have been worse than that? Is that what he's trying to say?
I mean, just listen to Justin Bieber.
Oh, my goodness.
Motherfucker. That's good shit, Tom.
Yeah, it is.
T-Dub on the air.
Yo, let's do some sports.
It's time for the bench warming 2-minute drill from the bleachers on the back 9 extra innings. Touchdown.
You mind if I have some teriyaki beef jerky while we're talking sports?
It's only yours.
Oh, thanks. It's Beef Jerky Friday.
First of all, can I address something about the
we can do whatever we want.
There is that.
No.
The Don't Stop Believin' billboards for the Blues.
Have you seen the TV commercial yet?
I haven't.
Have you heard the radio commercial yet?
Uh-huh.
I've heard the
Our friend
radio
Haas has
commercial.
been all over Twitter saying, I'm the biggest Blues fan ever. Please stop it.
I hate
It's going to go on the whole season, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. TV commercial has Patrick Berglund playing the piano singing Don't Stop Believin'. Or as they say in the radio, it's about Bergie. Bergie and Petro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone in marketing could have come up with something just a little bit better. I mean, Meredith Vieira's Goodbye song is not necessarily a song to get a hockey organization.
I think Fireworks by T-Dub should have been the theme song this year.
We'll get it to Carl and see if we can get it played at a Blues game. What do you say?
Is Carl the intern still over there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No shit.
Or at least last time.
Carl Middleman.
Yeah.
He's
Carl
a good
Middleman.
dude.
I like
Always,
Carl.
always been a great guy.
What I like about him doing the sound there and at Rams games is it's obvious that there is not a height requirement to be the music guy at professional
They do not
events.
discriminate.
It's
That's
not
exactly-
like he ordered it.
That's true.
Oh, please, let me be short.
Thank God I'm short. This is awesome. All right, so you want to do some sort of fantasy football thing or something?
Yeah, I figured we'd each pick 3 games and make them the same 3 games, or you can pick your own 3 games. I don't care how you do it.
So you've really thought this through.
Okay,
obviously.
here's what we'll do. You automatically take the Rams in the point spread. I'll automatically take the Bears, whatever the point spread is.
Well, I better get something. Because my team isn't so good, and yours is allegedly going to be good.
Rams
Yeah,
are
but
good.
yeah, but you have
Yeah, but I'm
injured
already
right
0-1, and you're already 1-0
you're getting 5 points on Monday night.
against the Giants, and Steven Jackson probably won't play.
I'm getting 7 in New Orleans.
I'll pass.
Oh, there goes that.
Okay,
segment.
why don't you give me the Bears and you take the Rams?
Ooh.
See?
Hold on, what other games are there?
See what I'm saying?
The biggest spread is Seattle at Pittsburgh.
I thought it was
Pittsburgh
Carol.
by 14.
You're the biggest spread, aren't you?
They're giving Seattle 14.
Yeah. Since
I'll take
Seattle's right now. Seattle's winning by 2 touchdowns
Over who?
over Pittsburgh.
I'll take that one.
Pittsburgh's going to kick the shit out of them.
I
No,
love
they're
the
not.
Steelers.
No, you think so?
No way.
Did you see what happened to Pittsburgh in the first week?
Yeah, but they're playing Seattle.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Seattle played San Francisco last week, right?
I don't have any
I
idea.
think San Francisco will play.
Here's how I spend my football Sundays. I watch the Rams game and I watch the score for the Chicago game, hoping they lose.
So you can
That's what I do. And I swear in my mother's eyes, that's what I do.
Do you think the Rams are going to be stunned by the lights of Monday Night Football?
I don't know. The thing that sucks about it is Steven Jackson is a really good chance that he's not going to play. Sam Bradford has a hurt finger, but is probably going to play. Laurinaitis is not going to play. I mean, it blows that they're going to be on this big stage and they have a chance to beat a pretty good team. And their
Amendola
3
playing?
best guys are either,
Amendola's out too. isn't
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. What did I say?
he? Laurinaitis.
Yeah, sorry.
I was
Amendola.
like, fuck, is he out too?
No,
Yeah.
Amendola's got a separated elbow or separated shoulder or
Oh,
something.
get in there and fucking
Pussy.
rub it off.
Come on, this isn't baseball.
There's no crying in
wait-
football.
I was waiting for the Jay Cutler joke.
No. Fuck that guy. Vajay Cutler?
All the way, Jay.
No. You want to put a bet on that? You really think they're going to win the Super Bowl?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I want them to.
Well,
but
sure you do.
Green Bay is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they're kind of good. I saw that. Is it Williams, the wide receiver for the Bears? He's not going to be playing.
Roy Williams is out. Huh?
I think he's out. That's what it said on Twitter.
Huh? Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
So,
what about Cardinals start the 4-game series against the Phillies tonight? Right?
Holiday's going to be out for the entire series. I think.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Sucks. What is it? A finger and something with his finger, and it's on his throwing hand.
It's up his ass or something.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Sprained.
Really, it hurts really bad.
He has a sprained vagina.
Hey, Skipper, it hurts really bad.
He has a swollen tendon in his finger.
Is that what it is?
His hand or something. Yeah, something like that.
Jerking off too much?
Yeah, that's what I would put.
Obviously, if the guy can't play, he can't play. He's hurt. So
Alan Craig filled in for him the other day, and he was freaking awesome.
Keep your fingers crossed. I guess this is the season, right? This next 4 games, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean they got a chance to squeak in with the wild card, and that's about it. But we need Atlanta to lose and us to win.
There's like 12 games left.
Something like that.
Yeah, fuck.
You know, it's getting down to it when other teams have their magic numbers, and then I think Philly's already clinched.
I got that. I didn't look it up, and it's going to be in here. But when's the last home game?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I want to go.
It's the last time they play at Busch Stadium.
Is that what it is?
Okay. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and mark that one down.
Scotty Boom Boom answering all your questions.
We need Coach. Fuck, he would know.
Yeah, that's true.
He'd probably know what time it started and how many seconds the game's going to take.
I can't wait to get to Tom's Friday ode, but first you found out there's some bad cantaloupes out there?
Yeah, from Jensen Farms.
Speaking of cantaloupes, are you ready to get them out yet or no?
Cantaloupes?
Yeah, well, let me see them tangerines.
This is like your beef jerky.
It's like tangerines with a little stem.
Swoop. Nothing.
Hey, size doesn't matter.
Anyway, there's some cantaloupes in Colorado that have listeria and are in 15 states. Quote, we called our customers and told them if they had trucks on the road, bring them bad melons back.
Isn't that the title of a Def Leppard record? Listeria?
I think it's a Def Leppard cover band.
Listeria!
Listeria is in Colorado, New Mexico, 2 in Texas, 1 Indiana, Nebraska, Oklahoma, 9 hospitalized, 1 dead in Colorado, 9 out of 10 in New Mexico, 8 bad melons, 4 hospital, 1 dead. Only 2 out of the 125 loads of melons were tainted.
Loads of melons.
That's fucked.
So I'm thinking listeria is a pretty bad disease. Sure. So I look up listeria, right? It's a bacterial infection commonly found in soil, stream, water, sewage, plants, or food.
Other than that, you really can't find it anywhere.
Also been found in uncooked meats, veggies, unpasteurized milk.
Can you find it in beef jerky?
No, I don't.
I hope
they
not.
said some processed foods. Now,
that would include beef jerky.
Yes, it would.
Here's the problem that I have. They never listed the symptoms. I mean, I wanted some sort of, diarrhea.
Yeah, I looked it
and,
up.
at times explosive.
Yeah,
no, I have listeria.
There is diarrhea. Is one of the. It affects mostly older people and people with weakened immune systems.
Oh, okay.
And I'm on both of those lists, so.
Or, maybe you have a hard stool and all of a sudden it explodes on you.
Oh,
no, I got listeria. I better go.
The hard stool was like the plug, and the plug comes out.
And then it's all over the place. It's like spraying root beer all over the bowl.
Warm root beer coming out of a super soaker.
on a hot August day.
Oh, man.
Ain't that a bitch?
Ain't that a bitch? How you feeling over there? You're not saying much today.
God.
You all right?
Yeah.
You got listeria? Let me ask you, Carol the lesbian, how's your stool?
It's normal.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
No,
once a day for you, or
no unplugged explosions here.
That's good.
Are you one a dayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you gone yet today?
No.
Do you honker down?
What's that mean?
I mean, you get yourself situated. You got something to your phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Get everything taken care of.
Since I'm hungover and stuff, I'm definitely gonna have to go when I get.
It's gonna be a little looser than normal.
Expect something like this. Just saying.
That's a band out of Granite City. No, the Loose Stools.
The Loose Stools.
Loose Stools, yeah.
They opened for Modern Day Zero, didn't they?
Twice. A few times, I think. They.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
If I throw up, will you throw up? Is it gonna make you throw up?
Are you really going to throw up?
Probably. I'm just saying.
Are you one of those people that when you throw up, you also poop a little bit?
No.
You
I can go to the bathroom.
I'm not either.
It could go either. I didn't really have a breakfast. I had 2 cups of coffee and a piece of pound cake.
I was just asking.
That was from a QT, too, wasn't it? The pound cake and the coffees?
Because I can definitely get up and go to the bathroom, but they set this trash can next to me.
I mean, if you're going to barf, and we'll see what happens.
It's going to be a puker-rama.
Eat the rest of that beef jerky.
Well, you know what? I just remember in grade school when someone puked and they put the sawdust down.
Oh, yeah.
Just the sight of that sawdust made me run.
Yeah, like that's supposed to help or something. We understand you're soaking it up with the sawdust, but for Christ's sake.
Timmy let up the bologna sandwich with
chunks of bologna and
with cucumbers and ketchup on it.
Well, I went to a Catholic grade school for 8 years, 1 through 8, at St. Paul's in Fenton there. Right across from D. Dooley's 026, by the way.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of you guys grew up Catholic, but
I was 1 through 10.
I was 1 through 7. I got kicked out.
And you know how in the churches, Catholic churches, when it's really super hot outside, they crack the windows as opposed to turning on the AC because they're stingy with the money.
Right.
So every morning we had to go to mass every single fucking morning before school.
I remember.
And you had kids passing out. You had kids throwing up every fucking day.
And the nuns.
I'll never forget the sound of there's complete silence in the church because we're all, praying and doing whatnot. And all of a sudden you just hear some 4th grader's head hit the freaking wooden pew. And you knew somebody was out cold. Oh, that's little
Timmy Johnson.
Yeah.
He's out. Timmy's out.
Smells like Cheerios. He threw up.
I used to love bouncing farts off the pews, though. They were incredible. Yeah, great acoustics. Right in the middle of
and then somehow the priest will make it the kid who passed out's fault that he passed out.
Yeah.
If
you were one with the Lord, he wouldn't make you sick.
That's really what he was planning to do when he walked into church, Father, was to pass out.
Yeah, and because of you, I wonder what he's throwing up.
Hey, do me a favor. Go suck a dick, Father comes to you.
Actually, the priest at my grade school, his name was Father Greasedick.
Oh, no. Like the beer?
I guess so.
Wow.
Whatever. Yeah, but his last name was Greasedick. Yeah,
Boy,
that's pretty fucked up.
I
He's
had
Cumstein's cousin on his mother's side.
By marriage.
Right.
I had a Father Passarelli, and we called him Father Pass the Jelly. And it was an instant demerit. He was the guy who he's the guy who got me kicked out of DeSmet.
Yeah, blame it on someone else, Tom. Come on, it's your fault, damn it.
All I did was fart. That's all I did.
Farting got you kicked out of DeSmet.
I had 26 demerits, and I had to make it, because you can only get 30 in a semester.
Right.
So there was like 3 weeks of the semester left. I had to make it through, and I was, in Bible class. And all it was is one person reads a paragraph of the Bible, and then Father Passagelli would go, next man. And then you'd read, oh, Lord, how art thou, thee, thou. And the guy in front of me fell asleep. It was right after lunch. It was one of those hard orange plastic chairs with the desk coming on top.
Sure, yeah.
So I lifted the right one and let one loose. And he looked at me and he goes, put your card on my desk, West. And he looked at the card, my demerit card, and went, and wiped 26 through 30, went right to the principal's office. My mom had to come pick me up, and all she said is, wait till your father comes home.
Oh, no.
And I was, there was a fist through the wall.
Oh, yeah, I got mine. My dad threw a fist through the wall in our garage when I got kicked out of the
He never touched me.
Oh, yeah, me either, but there was a huge hole in the wall.
But boy, he looked at me and said, you fucked up.
He said, no shit, I was there, Dad.
Yeah, I know.
was there when I did it.
I know about that.
No, it's not the priest father's fault that you got kicked out because 1 through 26. You were already on the edge.
I might have had something to do with it.
You were standing on the edge. He just pushed you. That's all I'm saying.
That's exactly right.
Friday Ode?
Yeah.
Put on your fancy pants. We're about to get 16th century English lit on thou ass. This is another Tom West Ode.
All right, Sarah Palin, there's a book coming out that highlights her sexual exploits and some drug use. So today's ode is to Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin, put on your work boots and kill that bear.
Oh, Sarah Palin, you naughty little funny talking kuntaj, snorting coke off an oil bin up north, huh? Just curious, oh Sarah, when you felt that rush from the coke, did it make you want to suck off a moose? Oh, it made you want to spread the hole for the snowmobile salesman. That's right. And then you figured, what the hell, I'll suck off a basketball player. I mean, I bet you were thinking, hey, you know, he bounces the ball so good, I think I'll lick his asshole while he tries to shove elk chili up my ass. And what about your husband, Todd? Was he filming all these sexual escapades? What? He was filming you fucking the residents of the great state of Alaska naked and sitting on a tree stump? Impressive. You can come to St. Louis anytime and lick my balls, Sarah. Hell, I'll even eat your pussy. See you soon, Miss Palin.
Wow, that's very nice.
Thank you very much.
I love you too, Tom West.
Now, can you imagine if she was living in the White House and that shit came out? How crazy would that be?
Talk like dirty shit with Sarah Palin. Like, say, lick my pussy.
Lick my pussy. I'm Sarah Palin. I love moose. I love pussy.
I love moose pussy.
I love moose pussy.
How about say, shove that large black cock in my ass?
Oh, yeah. Shove that large black cock in my ass. Oh, yeah.
I want to suck the cum out of that big old fat cock of yours.
I want to suck the cum out of that big old fat cock of yours.
God.
Not just once, but all day, every day.
Cut me up another rail of that devil's dandruff. Say that.
Hold on. What'd you say? What?
Cut me up another rail of that blow. How's that?
Cut me up another rail of that blow.
I need to fuck something and fuck something now.
I need to fuck something and fuck something now.
We could just keep doing this.
Break me off a piece of that funk. That's what it reminded me of. You know,
that pussy ain't gonna lick itself. Eat that fucker.
That pussy ain't gonna lick itself. Eat that fucker.
Now that seems like it rolled out of your mouth pretty good, like you've actually said that before.
Maybe.
As Kara the lesbian.
Maybe.
Now, did you guys go home last night and have drunken sex or no?
Oh my god, I don't even remember going home.
Really?
I don't know how I got so drunk, really. Like, I'm pretty worried about it.
I roofied you.
Somehow, I believe it.
I would never do that.
How great would it be if there was a roofie out there that actually turned... Hold on a second. How great would it be if there was a roofie out there that would turn her straight and she wouldn't remember it?
It's called date rape.
Huh?
That's what it's called, right?
I know, but it would also turn you straight for the amount of time that it was in your system. How great would that be?
That'd be great.
What were you going to say?
Maybe that's why I'm so sick.
You two witnessed her drinking last night. Both of you guys were at Brook Royal.
Right.
Were you there too, Richie? No. How was she? How was her demeanor? What was she slamming?
I would have never even known she was drunk.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. When you're looking at the stage, the place over here where the merch booth was, and there's a bar back there.
Yeah.
You were behind that bar talking to the bartender. I don't know if you remember that part or not.
Yeah.
And Celeste and I were over there, talking.
I remember that.
And, you were behind the bar getting all, Kara-like. But that's the closest thing I didn't even know you were drunk. We sat outside and we had an entire drink. I don't remember what it was, but I would have never guessed that you were drunk.
I was drinking Jeremiah weed and lemonade. And then...
You didn't put a shot of vodka on top of it, did you?
No, but one of my friends got me a cherry bomb, and then that bartender in that little room took a grape bomb with me. I'm done with the bombs,
No more bombs any sort will be heading my way.
Do you remember when you were licking that guy's ball sack?
No.
You don't remember that at all?
That's after Boom Boom roofied me.
Yeah. Guess whose ball sack it was that you were licking?
Boom Boom had the privilege of seeing her at about 1:15.
Boom Boom.
Asking for a job.
Whatever. I wasn't even there.
You were asking Boom Boom for a job?
It was late, and you were talking to the owner, Mikey.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you
Don't embarrass me.
What do you mean? I didn't do it. I just witnessed it.
That's embarrassing.
You said you'd come in on Tuesday, and he said, "Could you bring a lot of your lesbian friends with you?"
Because
he told me to come in when?
Tuesdays.
Oh.
You don't remember any of this?
You're working on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Just so you know.
I don't. He knew that you were, just partying, having a good time.
Okay.
So I don't think he took it seriously, but it was quite funny.
So
you were pleading for a job on Tuesday.
She didn't fill out a W-9 or anything?
No, not that I saw.
As far as you know.
When Mike's Hard Lemonade first came out, excuse me, you know how you think there's no booze in there or anything.
Right.
So I thought that too. So I ordered hard lemonade with a shot of vodka on top.
Oh.
And after about 5 of them, forget about it.
Right.
I mean, I couldn't move.
That's like having a vodka and then a vodka shot on top.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
You shit yourself.
Do you see that?
What is this?
That is a Zima.
Possibly.
Oh, wow.
That is something Zima stuck on a wall in a bar in Defiance.
Nice. Do
Yeah.
they even still make Zima?
No, they don't. I saw it and I was
I remember
like,
when
oh
Zima
my
first
God.
came out. It was in
really
Columbia before it even hit St. Louis, and I actually, because there was such a buzz about it, I actually drove up to Columbia or over to Columbia to pick up 2 cases of Zima, bring it back to a party, and everyone went, "Whoa, Zima!" And then, like 2 days later, it was gay.
Yeah.
And we went, no one did that.
I drank it when it wasn't gay to drink it.
I was. I drank it before it was gay.
This DJ Moby, everybody knows who this DJ Moby is. He had like 1 or 2 songs that got kind of big on the
I like
radio.
Moby.
Bald guy, right?
I like
bald guy.
I like
little guy.
Moby. I think he's quality.
He's very
quality
artsy.
guy.
He's that artsy fartsy guy.
His music. He's a vegan and owns a vegan restaurant in
Right.
New York and all that kind of crap.
So he's that guy that wants to be a director as well. I'm sure he's done other directing, but he just came out in an interview and said that he wants to direct a porn, like hardcore porn.
Why not? He's Moby.
Right. And he wants to do it with guys with average to small size penises, is what he says. Because when guys are watching pornos and all the guys have these huge cocks, it's got to be very, very frustrating for them and possibly humiliating and intimidating to see all these big, huge cocks pounding these girls. And I started thinking 2 things here. Number one, I'm not really concentrating on the cock nor the balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're there.
I mean, you see it, but I don't go, oh,
Wow,
that
that
guy's
guy's-
got a big cock. That's bigger than mine. I'm intimidated by it. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
I
suck
blame
that
the
thing.
cameras because they had like 10 pounds.
Right, they add 3 inches.
Right.
Camera adds 3 inches. But my whole thing is, I don't really care what it looks like, how big it is. Just get in there and suck that thing. bitch.
Yeah,
You know?
put something in your mouth,
Right.
Lucy.
That was actually the name of the movie I was watching.
There you
Put
go.
something in your mouth, Lucy.
Put it in your mouth.
And the other thing I thought of was, if he, does a casting call and gets just could you guys perform?
No.
Because there's one thing if you videotape it with your girl.
Why are you asking
Yeah.
us? Because we have average sizes.
No, I'm not. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Direct that somewhere else, motherfucker.
But my whole point is, could you fuck on film with, like, cameras and lights and a
crew
and a whole crew?
I
there?
wouldn't fuck on film with a tripod sitting across the way,
Right.
and it's just me and whoever I'm fucking. I wouldn't even do that.
Now, does Mitch ever bring that up to you? And say,
I was
hey,
talking fucking a female.
Oh.
There
Now,
never
you better
has,
not videotape that because what if
there
Mitch
never
sees it?
has, nor will there ever be.
Again.
Ever was.
Again.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Why don't you take it off?
It is Topless Friday, Tom.
It is Topless Friday. If he takes his off, will you take yours off?
Which one? The hoodie or the shirt underneath?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Both.
Oh.
Why am I taking my shirt off?
Why not?
So she'll take hers off.
Because you tell me to. Why can't I tell you to?
Oh, okay. I'm getting harassed now. Screw that. Let me go get hard real quick. I'll come and slap it up against your face a couple times.
I think I'm going to throw up now.
I guess it wouldn't hurt since it's small.
Oh.
Isn't that what you guys were just talking about?
I'm
just saying.
I'm almost tempted.
Go ahead.
Do it.
We
Do
can
it.
do whatever we want.
I got to piss.
Hey,
and-
speaking of little dicks, Veronica was in here yesterday. She was just downright harsh.
Yeah, she was.
She was something else.
If she would go down on a guy with a little dick, she would get up and leave.
Get up and just bye-bye.
I don't believe it.
And I know we didn't take a picture of her for a reason because we didn't want anyone to see her. But if you would see Veronica on the street, you would never think that was her.
Yeah, I met
The
her
words
last night.
the words coming out of her mouth. I was stunned yesterday.
She
I
came
couldn't
up on
believe
stage
it.
with Kara and I last night to introduce Brooke Royal.
No shit.
Yeah. And we were standing side stage, and she goes, well, what do you want me to do when we get up there? What do I do? And I said, well, Kara and I are going to talk, but Kara doesn't want to
Was
get
she
her...
wearing jeans? Or
No, she was wearing the same thing
Same
she had
thing?
on today, or yesterday. And I said, Kara doesn't want to get her boobs out, so when we get up there, you need to get your knockers out, like that. And I had a totally serious face. She was like, I don't know if... I don't think I should do that. I don't know. I'm like, I'm joking. Just stand up there and look pretty is all you got to do. Don't worry about it. But Scott said she started singing later.
That's kick ass. You got a warm reception from everyone.
Yeah,
at
it was
Brooke
really
Royal
nice.
yesterday.
It was pretty cool. I
last
did the
night.
same thing I always say on the air. I'm Jeff from the Thom Jeff Show. If you listen, thanks a lot. If you don't, fuck off. Yeah, it went over well. So anyway, back to what you were saying about fucking on film.
Yeah, there's just no way. I don't want to see it because I don't want to see myself.
Right.
And I doubt that anybody other than who I'm fucking wants to see it.
But what if Moby walked in here and said, hey, you got the average or small size cock. You got what I need.
I don't think
I'm going to give you X amount of money.
I don't even think with the money part, even if the money was lucrative, and it probably won't be.
And how ironic is this? Because we constantly ask the girls that are on our show, whether they're Eye Candy girls or Kara or whoever, how much money would it take for you to pose in Playboy? How much money would it take for you to do a porno? You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, the two of us are like, there ain't no fucking way I do it.
Well, they don't have to do anything. Women don't have to do anything but lay there and they can fake it.
Right.
I mean,
Lay there. Oh, speaking of porn,
well,
though,
you can go through the motions and still make it look real.
Right.
If I got if I got limp dick, if it's like trying to put an oyster in a slot machine,
right?
It ain't getting hard anytime soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can
an oyster.
You can be going. Girls can be going through their shopping list, but a guy's got to actually be hard.
Right.
Yet the girls get paid more. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Just
want to say I had good sex.
because their vaginas are getting ripped to shit. That's what's going on there.
Yeah, but that's because that's hot.
Eh.
When they're
I
getting
watched
ripped
a
to
porn,
shit.
and it was called "Where the Boys Aren't."
I've heard of that before. Yeah, was it good?
It's a good series. The first one had Tori Wells in it.
No,
I was going to say that's an old one, isn't it?
It made
Yeah,
me
the
think
first
of
one
you because you were talking about the porn the other day, and it said "Where the Girls Aren't." And
So you were watching a porn thinking of me?
Charlie
After.
Sheen was on the
I feel
Today
like
Show
I can
this
be
morning.
somebody.
What?
Charlie Sheen was on the Today Show this morning talking to Matt Lauer, and he was 100% lucid. No craziness, no nothing.
That's what he's been saying on Twitter, is that he's sober now.
Well, and
Did he have a
Lauer
choice?
said, why were you acting like that? And he said, well, people were digging it. People loved the tiger's blood and the Adonis and all that. So I kept on doing it. If people
Sure,
were,
why not?
if people were eating it up, that's what I was gonna. If they wanted it, I was gonna give it to them.
The only thing about that sucks though is that he fucked up a really great TV show.
But here's what he said on there as well. He said, if they're smart, they'll have me on the finale.
Right.
And also that you never see his body,
So there's a door open.
The door. Well,
Right.
He kind of went and forced his way in, but
Right.
he left it open for producers or whatever to contact him, and I'm sure he'll do it.
Especially if the ratings start to dip.
I bet it'll be if not higher than the first one, at least equal to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got a lesbian here. You want to play Put Your Finger in It?
Put your finger in.
You got that going over there, boom, boom?
A cup full of something Jeff found in the fridge, or possibly the toilet. What is it? Only one way to find out. Put your finger in it. Ugh, gross.
All right, since you're the one who got these, you want to do it with Boom Boom and with Kara?
Yeah.
One at a time?
So there's 3 coffee cups. I just stormed into.
You guys got to close your eyes.
I just stormed into Kathy's kitchen and just started dumping whatever I could. Close your eyes, Kara. Put your finger in the cup all the way down.
All the way down.
All the way down.
Oh, keep going.
There you go.
Just act like it's Celeste. Oh, yeah.
Do I have to smell it now?
Is
Is that what you do with Celeste?
If you
Are my eyes still
Is it-
closed? Sorry, I have to close my eyes still.
Are my eyes still closed?
Yeah,
I mean,
you are.
I
Charlie.
mean, I'm asking you.
No, you don't have to keep your eyes. Watch the your interview.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch the
All right, anybody? You guys have a guess of what that might be?
OJ.
That's OJ.
It's OJ.
That would be so amazing right now.
Well, you can have the rest of water.
I
Yeah.
don't want it. No, thank you.
Next one up. Was that the one I can only put a couple dabs
Yeah.
in? Yeah. Here, you gotta close your eyes.
Stick
and
your
give me-
finger in there and do a circle motion.
If it's ketchup, I'm gonna fucking freak out.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't know if you want to.
I wouldn't smell it. If I was
I
you.
wouldn't smell it either.
Here, pull the trash can by you and smell it.
No.
That's
It's
pus.
turkey.
That's pus
I
from
can
a
smell it.
cyst.
It's turkey.
It's
what?
It's Durkeys.
What's that?
It's like a
It's like a funky mayonnaise.
mustard mayonnaise.
So actually, Tom just ran his finger up the crotch of a local whore, and that's what that is right there.
Isn't it fun putting your finger in it? No, I did.
I do. I have some
Yeah.
in case I threw up.
All right, here's the last
And
one.
here's
right
the
over there.
last one. Here you go.
Don't look.
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh.
Swirl it around a little bit. What is it?
She's gonna boot. There you go, boom, boom.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
How many times have you had your finger in something and said, "What the fuck is that?"
What the
relish?
fuck was that?
That's relish. Yeah,
That is
very good.
relish.
Well done.
That's how you put
Now,
your finger in.
Kara
it.
wins, so she gets to drink the relish, right? Come on, just a little bit, just a little bit of it.
And my finger smells like
Eh.
mustard mayonnaise and relish.
Mayonnaise.
Which reminds me of a story about my prom date.
I knew a girl in high school. Like, what the
Ever been with somebody that when you were done, you just couldn't shower the smell off?
Yes.
Oh,
my first
God.
girlfriend. My first girlfriend. It stayed with me. Like friends would know. They go, "Oh, you were with so and so, weren't you?" And I thought that's the way it was supposed to smell.
Right.
It was just like ripe, and it would fill the room up.
There was
that
a girl
aroma.
that myself and a high school friend were with on consecutive nights in the same room in the same house on consecutive nights, and he was first the night before me, so I should have known not to do this because he came not running, but he came out of the room and went to the kitchen sink and turned on the water and started washing his hand and his middle two fingers as well. That's how bad it was.
Oh my goodness!
And there was some kind of
relish.
brown funk.
That's nasty.
Oh, so gross. This is the best way I can describe it. If anybody grew up in Fenton, there's a big lake in Fenton called Fond du Lac Lake. And it's muddy bottom, it's dirty water, you can fish and swim and all that kind of stuff, and we used to play hockey there in the winter. But if you swam in the thing for a half hour or more, when you got out, your fingernails and your cuticles were all yellow.
Ew!
And that's what happened with this girl.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was bad. It was very odoriferous. I took more than pause. I really contemplated it. I was like, man, I really want to have sex right now, but do I really want to take the chance that my dick's going to fall off? It's very possible.
The best way I can describe the way it smelled was a really pungent pussy, is what it smelled like. If you can smell a pungent pussy, that's what it smelled like.
Understood.
I love punching pussy.
Not punching pussy.
Punching pussy
Pungent.
is my favorite.
All right, top 10 sex etiquette mistakes. This ought to be fantastic because I'm sure everybody around here has done at least one of these.
Do we have to answer?
No, just
Okay.
just discuss. Just discuss, please.
It's on the panel. Here we go.
Yeah, the first one we're already kind of talking about poor hygiene. Poor hygiene. If you know you're probably going to have sex, you need to scrub the area, trim it up a little bit, all those sorts of things.
You need
right?
to prep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ripping her clothes off. Apparently, that's like a romantic or hot thing to do in movies, but you don't really actually want to actually rip clothes.
Why?
Because
You
they
gotta
could be
rebuy them.
expensive.
Right. Because you got to put them back on and drive home eventually, right? I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever bought anything from Victoria's Secret before, but everything I've bought, it's, into the...
For yourself?
No, for my
Come on.
girl. Come on. It's
what I thought. I mean, come on.
It'll run you at least a bill. I mean, if you want to get something, nice and
Yeah.
plushy and whatever the girl likes.
Right.
Crotchless.
Go on. I mean,
remember Snappy Crotch? Whatever happened to Snappy Crotch?
I don't know. I remember that too, but it's been 15, 20 years since I've seen the Snap.
It was
they just snap it open.
It was
Oh,
a
the
one
onesie.
piece. It was a one piece that they wore, and then you took them off. And there was no underwear, and there was just a little Snappy Crotch. You went boop, and then you had pussy. There was no awkward taking off the panties.
If you could take me through the steps again, you did what? And then there was what?
You just went plup, and then there's pussy.
And there was like 2 buttons, like snap.
Yeah, snap,
boom,
snap.
boom.
It was like
it was
like a bra. It was like a bra.
And you could put your finger in between the 2 buttons and only go one time, and both of them would pop. And then
Richie
pussy.
just had Richie had a good statement for that. He goes, "That's how I got my name, Boom Boom, because it was boom boom, boom boom."
This is one allowing interruptions.
No.
Cell phone,
knock at the door, the home
I would
phone.
never do that. My wife would literally grab my scrotum and pull it over my head.
How about bing? You get an email. Oh, I need to check that. Hold on a second. Just keep licking down there. That's fine. Just suck on that. I'll be right back. The boss is hitting me with an email. Hold on. You
don't want to do that.
You know what? But let me ask the younger generation over here, just 21, Kara the lesbian. You probably don't even have a home phone, right?
No.
And
not at my house. My parents do.
Right, at your house. But, I mean, that thing right there, your cell phone, it's an iPhone. That's pretty much all the communication there is, right?
Yeah.
So you and Celeste are bumping muffs. Do you stop for an email that pops up or a text that pops up or phone call or any of that?
Absolutely not.
So we can't call you while you guys are doing it?
I mean, you can, but I won't answer it.
Well, would you if you knew I was calling?
How about if there was just a device in the room right there?
Well, I'm sure there's devices there.
That you didn't know about.
They don't use those.
That you didn't know about, and then we played it back. That wouldn't be such a bad thing, would it?
That gets back to the whole filming thing, right?
Well, it's just audio. It's not film.
Oh, gotcha. What do you think of that?
That's really funny because my ex-girlfriend and I, we were doing it, and her phone was right up by my head, and I had accidentally called her uncle.
Oh, no.
While we were getting down, and he lives up in some other fucking state. I don't know, but
he lives in some other fucking state.
Yeah, apparently he didn't have her number in his phone, so he called the cops because he thought someone was getting hurt.
Nice.
Because I was fucking, just.
So you're a screamer, moaner?
All right,
both?
hold on.
Sometimes.
Let's have a porno segment. She needs to talk slower.
I'm ready.
Explain.
So you take the panties off, and then what happens?
What am I talking about?
You're laying on your back, and the ex-girlfriend's going to town on you, and you accidentally hit the call button.
I don't know what happened, but I just pulled I was doing something with my hands, and I pulled the phone.
That was the worst porno ever.
I'm sorry.
Pretend that microphone's a pussy.
I'm barely even hard.
Pretend that microphone's a pussy.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
You're not painting a fence.
I'm painting the fence. God, we need a webcam in here. Son of a bitch, do we need a webcam in here? All right,
I got a semi now.
Yeah, I can tell that this room already how they're answering this one. Not cuddling afterwards is bad etiquette. Not cuddling.
No.
Depends on the situation.
Pump, dump, and go.
Pump, dump, and go.
If it's a pump, dump, and go, there is no cuddling.
I always smoke a cigarette afterwards.
When we get Thom and Jeff shirts, can we get Thom and Jeff pump, dump, and go, or would that be gay? Pump, dump, and go.
Yeah, we can do whatever the hell we can do whatever the hell we want.
Well, we got to give some gay dude in St. Louis credit for it though, because that it was off of Craigslist. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, it's not copywritten.
Oh. So we
can't copyright it and steal it.
So you can't cuddle and smoke a cigarette at the same time?
No, I have to smoke outside.
Oh.
But you've had those encounters where cuddling is just not an option.
And Celeste
and
doesn't
even
really
if they
like to
tried to cuddle,
Yeah.
you would go, no, you were here for one reason only,
Right.
and it's already on your stomach.
Go clean that shit up and go make me a ham sandwich.
Exactly.
Please.
Actually, don't even make anything. You stay there. I'm going down the street and never coming back again. I'll get my own sandwich. Thank you.
Let's see. Being selfish. I don't know. We can move past that, can't we? Being selfish.
Well, that's just when you come and then you say, forget her.
I'm going to go down the street and get myself some food, like you just said, right?
Always just take care of the girl first, be done with it,
Right.
and take care of business.
Well, that's actually on this list, but I'm going to go in order here. Here's one. Unplanned anal penetration is bad.
Oops.
Too
much lube.
3 inches over, please.
I thought it was too tight, and why is there a Hershey Kiss on the tip of my cock?
Oh, fuck.
Hey, the only time I ever asked anybody to do that.
Oh, look, a
it was-
cashew.
It was something about, let me put a fist up your ass first, and then you can put your cock in my ass.
That was that the porn star said that.
Who said that?
I remember that old porn star that we had on the morning show, Morgan something.
Morgan Freeman? No.
No. Anyway, but that's what she said when anyone propped her for
Anal.
butt sex. She said,
Right.
yeah, I'll take this dildo and ram it up your ass, and then you can ram it up my ass.
And I'm assuming that porn stars, they have like a checklist for every movie they're going to do, like what they will do and what they won't do, and what they like and what they don't like. Like some guys like, when you're blowing them to like play with the guy's nipples and stuff like that. And some guys hate that.
Right.
Some guys like a pinky in the butt, like you. Some guys don't like it. And there's a checklist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have to have a pinky in the butt all the time. I just said it happened.
Right.
You bake one cake.
And you didn't hate, but did you hate it?
No, I didn't hate it. It was a surprise. I didn't say, oh, yeah, now stick your finger in my ass.
Go with two. Go with two.
It was just a naughty girl who decided to put her finger in my ass.
Use your thumb, bitch.
You're using the whole fist, Doc?
You got a broom handle?
Springing fetishes on her.
That's bad etiquette.
like all of a sudden,
all of a sudden, I want to suck on your toes,
or I want to paint your face with my cum.
Do you like my
That's a
toes,
fetish.
Tom?
Yeah, you got good feet.
I just got them done.
Would you let him suck on your toes?
Yeah, will you?
No,
Come on,
no,
dip him in the horseradish first. Or
no,
the relish.
Not today.
Why not? You just not in the mood for
Not
it.
But
in the mood
maybe
today.
tomorrow.
Not today, but maybe tomorrow.
I'm offended.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, next week. I'm not in the greatest mood.
Is it because she's a
I'm
lesbian?
kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Do you think you'll become a lesbian because you sucked on her toe?
No. I just don't,
I wore
sometimes
sandals last night at that bar, and
She's got roofie jam.
she's got
it's possible.
All right, next one on the list is surprise ejaculation. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't.
Like before it even gets out of your drawers. I came.
Or if she's down there and she doesn't want it in her mouth. God, that feels good. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
Just swallow. We'll go.
Or it's happened to me before. I've come while eating someone out.
Have you really?
Yeah. It was awesome pussy.
Apparently.
I bet.
You had the monkey sucking you off the whole time you were going down on the girl, though, right?
Yeah, and she came, and then I came. I said, and she goes, "Now fuck me," and I said, "Well, I gotta wait a minute."
Yeah, I'll see you in
two.
about 20 minutes.
And it wasn't that long, but it was.
Were you
a
like
matter
rubbing
of
on yourself, or you just came?
I was kind of like, I was just kind of moving around, and all of a sudden, I went, "I'm coming."
I can't imagine doing that
This
without
was
some sort of.
This was years and years ago. I was in my early 20s, but it was great pussy.
Oh, well, I understand that, but I can't see ejaculating without even touching the thing.
Yeah, it happened.
Apparently,
it didn't happen. I mean, it happened. It happened, so I told the story.
Right. Thanks. Second to last on the list is what Boom Boom over there was talking about: finishing first. That's no good.
Yeah,
finishing first. Because when the guy's done, I mean, the story's over. You close the book.
I heard a funny comedian one time say, "Hey, sex is a race. Women lose."
It's true. That's exactly right. But it's no good in mounting somebody and then all of a sudden you're done and you go, oh, let's see what's on Letterman. And they're sitting over there going, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Hey, two pump chump. What the fuck?
What's going on? And I think it's when it's like my ex-whore wife did this when, I didn't see her all that often. So, we'd go up to bed and everything and she'd get naked. She goes, you want some? Come on, hop on.
That's hot.
And I went,
hop on.
Can we go about it a different way?
You say that to the whalers too, or what's the deal here?
Oh, fuck off. Every little thing's gonna be all right.
People who don't know the backstory, your ex-wife stripper loved the Whalers and literally loved the Whalers.
Yeah, she went to Jamaica a lot and became friends with the Whalers, and I met the Whalers with her, but she was also with the Whalers when I wasn't there.
Right.
And
in the biblical sense.
I don't know that for sure because I didn't see it.
Yeah, but when she came on with her pussy hair and dreads, it was kind of a
that was
a giveaway.
That was
Last one, no foreplay. Top 10 sex etiquette.
Well,
mistakes.
sometimes
That's bad etiquette.
To not have the foreplay.
Sometimes you just want to, both of you just want a quickie.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I don't think we're talking quickies though. I think we're talking.
Okay.
You got all the time in the world. And you're just going to pop it in there and hit it twice and turn on Letterman, as I keep saying.
Pump Charlie. Pump Charlie.
What's the matter? You going to go throw up again? Yeah. All right, well, hurry up because we're going to play the horse.
All right, I got a question for you.
Okay.
All right. If you could take a test that would let you know how and when you would die, would you take it?
No. I don't think so.
No.
Because I think it would change how you live your life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it may not change it for the better. Could change it for the worse. You know what I mean? Because you may stop paying attention to certain people in your life because you know something is coming up, an event is coming up, the day of it's coming up. You know what I mean? You'd like to think positive and say, I'm going to live every day to the fullest. May not happen.
I would like to know is it going to be painful or not painful? I don't necessarily need to know how.
How, yeah.
But, I mean, obviously.
Is it going to be long and drawn out, or is it going to be like a car accident and quick and over with?
Quick and over with. Yeah, I think that's the way everybody wants to go is quick
and over with. Yeah.
No one wants
if
to
you
sit
could
there
choose
and
how
suffer.
you were going to die, what would it be?
I still think jumping off like a 20-story building is the way to go.
But that's suicide, though. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about if it was some sort of accident or something you did not plan.
In my sleep.
Yeah.
Slipping off a 20-story building.
Well,
I mean, if it was going to happen, right. And then, first there's fear, and then about, I don't know, half a second later you go, I'm going to die, and then another half a second later you go, I might as well enjoy the ride.
Right.
And then you're dead.
Look at that sidewalk speeding at me.
And knowing me, I lived through the whole thing, and I'm,
in worse shape than you are now.
Worse shape than I am now.
You know what? I've read or heard or something. I don't know if it's an urban legend, but like people that die like that, like halfway down, they have a heart attack anyway.
Yeah.
And die that way.
Or
they could, I guess.
And the worst is like blown suicide attempts. Like when they try to, it was Glover who said that, who talked about it that one time, that when people try to blow their heads off with shotguns, since they got to reach down, they kind of, the barrel shifts and they end up blowing up half their face, and that's pretty much it.
But they're still alive.
So they gotta.
Can you imagine waking up from that?
Yeah, you're severely depressed where you don't want to live anymore, and now you wake up and you're severely depressed, and you got half a face. Oh, well, fuck.
I can't even eat anymore.
For Christ's sake, have somebody do it for you.
At least I kept the good half.
Right.
Can't do anything.
Oh boy, I get to eat applesauce again today. I love applesauce.
Shoot me now. You did already. That's why. All right, you want to do the whores? Should we wait for Kara? She's not in very good shape today. She's like the third time she's thrown up.
She is, and she's not too much fun either.
There she is.
I think she has the runs. Are you okay?
You got the diarrhea?
No.
Okay.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Well, that's an everyday thing. You want to do the whores with us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
I'm fun. Oh, stop it.
I'm kind of.
You're just a little moody.
That's all.
I'm not moody.
Well, bet.
I'm just,
We're sorry you feel bad.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be sorry. It's my fault.
Back page.
All right, so I did it the way we used to do it when we did remotes. I just printed them out. So the pictures aren't going to be awesome, but it's how we play. Who's all going to play? Is it just the two of you? Scott, you going to play Boom Boom over there? You going to play or no?
Sure, why not?
All right.
It's whores. It's a Friday. Why not be a part of the whore game?
Love Lessons by
sir.
Goddess Tantra. Erectile dysfunction, trouble. I am Goddess Tantra, and I honor your sacred male energy. I can teach you how to ride on waves of bliss.
Doubt it.
Shut up and open your mouth, right?
I mean, if a guy can't get hard, she thinks she's going to get him hard.
I don't know. You tell me. Here's a picture of her.
No.
Oh,
That's supposed to.
my
That's supposed to.
God.
That's going to get you off. That's
Aunt Caroline, and that's her. What was that photo store that they had in the mall?
Glamour shots.
Glamour shot.
Yeah.
That's Aunt Caroline's glamour shot.
No, that's Goddess Tantra,
Let me see.
and she's going to cure you of your erectile dysfunction.
Right.
So, how much for an hour of her time?
Well, she's claiming that she can do wonders with cock.
She's got to pay for the glamour shots.
And she's got to
by
pay
the
for
way.
the glamour shots.
Let me make it even worse for you. I just saw this. It says, "Sorry, I only see white men
Oh.
over the age of 35." Right there.
So you're telling me there's
So
So she's racist and a whore.
175.
200.
225.
175 on the nose. Congratulations.
On the nose is extra.
On the nose is always extra.
Nice.
Don't ever forget that.
That's. I did it last night. That's how I knew.
Oh my God.
I can't believe you found that one.
Does your wife listen to this crap?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I tell everybody, like family, don't listen.
Yeah.
Seriously, do not listen. You'll probably find out some stuff you don't want to know, and you can't give me crap about what I say on the radio.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not like I didn't
And
warn
it's
you.
not like I'm even on the radio right now. I
Right.
don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
We're in a bigger space than the radio. It's called
Yeah.
the internet. You know what I'm saying? Does your brother listen to him?
He's listened to some.
And his thoughts?
Pretty good. He
Yeah?
He said, but he never listened before.
Okay.
So
This
Fucking whacker.
is new. She's new. Her name is Caramel.
Caramel?
I'm sorry, Caramel Treat. She says she's 23.
Those are 99 cents down the street.
Hi guys, here. Her name's Brandy. She's describing herself as a caramel treat. 23 years old, which means she's at least 30, right?
Right.
Hey guys, I'm Brandy. I'm super sexy, sweet, and available now, which means you should stop searching because you found what you needed. Here's a picture of her right here. Pass that around the class. I never thought I'd use the word class in this room.
I guess if you're drunk and you got an extra $125 in your pocket.
125?
Yeah.
How many kids do you think she's got?
8.
Wouldn't it be great if the whores on Backpage were just honest? You know, I got 4 kids and dad's gone. Somebody fuck me for money. Why can't they just say that?
I used everything that I possibly can to try to feed my children. Instead, I sold my food stamps for. Remember that we were at a remote and we watched that go down?
Yeah, somebody actually offered for us to buy food stamps from them, and then the 2 people actually made an exchange of food stamps.
It was the weirdest. It was
and
like
the guy was like not even hiding it. Oh yeah, man,
Yeah.
I sell my food stamps.
It was almost like watching a drug deal.
Yeah, it was
Obviously-
just as illegal. Yeah,
Yeah, because you could get in trouble for that, can't you?
no, I would imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah.
One would think it's just like the carny at the Eureka Days reselling the tickets, winking at me, going, "If you need more tickets, let me know."
I'm going 100 on Brandy.
100 on Brandy.
I was going to say 110.
You can say 110. It's
I
like
said 125.
100, 110, 125, 125 on the nose. Wow. She must have a lot of kids. And this last one this one's the best one because, my God, if you paid money to get laid and you walked in and saw this, I'm your first class ticket to satisfaction. 35 years old, which means she's...
Oh, my God, she's 50.
Yeah. One of a kind and just what you're looking for. I'm a sexy, exotic hottie with an awesome body, which I will disprove that to you in a minute here, and an awesome personality to match, because there's nothing worse than a whore with a bad personality. You know what I mean?
Whore with a bad attitude.
How was her pussy? Fine, but her personality just wasn't... I'm super sweet, charming, intelligent, and sexy, always a smile, never rushed, perfect for the nervous first-timers who are afraid. I'm bubbly, which means fat, energetic, and I love to play and have
I
lots
fucking
of fun.
type too much.
I got something else for you to do with your fingers, honey. Let's go with this picture first. Pass that around. Can you imagine paying money to pop and you got to walk in?
What is she, a fucking werewolf?
It's wolf pussy.
Isn't she supposed to start on Monday night?
I think. Look
Tuesday.
at that.
Picture of that. That's awesome.
Look
Wolf
at
pussy.
that.
That's just, Kara, I don't even think you'd eat that. Oh, look at that.
Is that deformed or is
I
it?
can't. What is it?
Her name's Jessica.
What's going on?
I don't know. Here's the other two pictures.
I'm gonna say 150.
150.
Where's her face?
150.
Well, a lot of them block the picture of their face because therefore they can't be identified.
She's doing bonus rate for $80.
80.
Just because she needs the quick cash.
So how do you find out the price? Do you call them?
Yeah.
All I need to do is fuck 4 people for $80 and the electric bill is paid.
I don't know.
What do you? I mean, can you imagine what the shit under
think
that looks like?
I'm thinking high on 150. That's
Yeah.
Like I
I'll
said,
stick with
I think I'd have to be high.
there is.
You know,
I'm going 80.
80. Really? Seriously?
Yeah,
Okay.
seriously.
All right. 80 for Tom.
Now, do they go that low sometimes?
Oh yeah. There's times when they have specials like a 4-hour window where it's as many guys as they can get for $80, that kind of thing.
Or you can
Can you imagine being fourth on that list?
the lowest I've
Good
seen.
luck. She doesn't have change for 100 anymore.
is 50 for 10 minutes. That's the lowest I've seen.
Wow.
Give her a $50 bill. You got 10 minutes to come. Go.
See, I couldn't handle that kind of pressure.
Have you ever had
7 minutes.
Have you ever had your sperm tested? That's pressure right there.
For what?
Like whether or not they're swimmers or not. You know.
Yeah, I have.
Oh my, that's horrible, isn't it?
You got to jerk off in a cup?
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell this story. My wife will probably hate me for it.
Okay.
So
Well, she's not going to listen.
Yeah, don't worry
Probably
about
not.
it.
So anyway, I got a vasectomy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're supposed to wait, a little bit to have sex, like 7-10 days, whatever it was.
Right.
So her way of testing it, as our neighbor, breeds horses and all this stuff. So they got to look at the sperm from the. They have a.
You
fake...
fucked one of the horses to
no,
see if it was.
No. So we're having sex. I pull out on her belly. She decides to wipe it up, throw it in a Ziploc bag, and bring it to the lady. No shit.
Wow.
And that's how I got tested for non-swimmers.
Wow. Wouldn't it have been easier if she'd have just spit it into the bag?
And here's where
Make sure
she
you
comes
zip it
over
closed.
and punches you in the nose.
Right,
Now,
yeah.
that's pretty fucked up, right?
That's very fucked up.
All right, we're going to have to call her.
Yeah.
Well, you were like going, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, totally.
So she didn't tell you ahead of time. You just dumped
No,
it.
she
and then
just
was
did it,
like-
and then comes back, and she goes, "Oh, you're good." And I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "I won't say the neighbor's name, but that's fucked up."
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Here's my husband's sperm. Is it good?
I mean, they're
What are
fun
your-
neighbors. They're fun neighbors. But I was like, wow, really?
And after someone does something like that for you, you got to get them some sort of
You
Christmas
got a
gift.
Pizza, something.
I
don't
told her
know.
to keep the sample.
It's yours. It's all yours.
We tried crossbreeding with a horse.
Thanks for checking my sperm. Merry Christmas. Here's $25 to Red Lobster.
I've told the story of when I got tested before. Do you remember that story? We were trying to conceive our first, and it just wasn't happening. And I think it was because every time we had sex, she would go, "Oh, I hope it works this time." No. But we couldn't get pregnant, so I was like, "Okay, I'm going to go to the doctor and see if it's me, and then if it's not me, then we'll see if it's you." That kind of thing. So this was the height of the popularity of the morning show. I mean, I don't remember what year it was, but my first was born in 99, so it was, somewhere in 98 or something like that. When
Right.
we had the billboard up and all that stuff. And I go to I make an appointment at a place, and I go in and I sit down, or I walked up to the counter. I said, "Hey, I'm Jeff Burton. I'm here to get my shit tested." And she said, "Okay, go have a seat. We'll call you in a minute." Whole place was empty, and I was like, "Thank God, whole place is empty." And then this young couple walks in, and they go up and check in, and they sit down a couple of chairs away from me, and the dude's like, "You're Jeff from the Points Morning Show," and I was like,
no.
"Yeah, how's it going?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're having trouble conceiving. We're gonna talk to a counselor." Blah,
Really?
blah,
I'm
blah."
here for a cold.
Yeah, I'm
I'm in the wrong place.
I'm getting a broken arm set, and so I'm already going, "Oh, this is going to be uncomfortable," And then the nurse comes out with a cup and goes, "Jeff Burton," holding the cup up in the air. I'm like, "This is great."
I hope that's a shot, honey.
Like it's a chalice of red wine.
Yeah. Is this good?
Here is your sperm.
Well, it was an empty cup. And she was calling me to go take me back into the room. So she takes me into room 3, which is my lucky number. So I'm like, right on. And I go in, and I'll never forget the picture of this room. You walk in, and there's a couch over to your right, and there's metal filing cabinets over here. And she said, there's a couch right there, and you sit right there, and in the metal cabinet, there's magazines that'll help you along. If you keep walking straight, there's a bathroom with its own door. She takes me to the bathroom, and there's like one of those cylinders built into the wall.
Uh-huh.
And she said, when you're done, put it in here, spin it around so it's on the other side of the wall. That's where our lab is. Press this button, and she tested it, and there's like a buzzer, like that. It tells them that there's another fresh sample waiting for them. I said, okay, that's cool. You know, she said, there's no time limit, but, 15 minutes or so. I'm like, you just gave me a fucking time limit. Now you're in my head.
Right.
Take your shirt off. And then she was like,
how about you just suck me off?
Yeah,
It'll
can
be
you
easier.
just really, and the last thing she said, she's walking out, she said, make sure you lock the door. Because she goes, my 10:30, the guy before me didn't lock the door. So we have no way of knowing which rooms are being used. And I walked in, and he was sitting on the couch trying to give his sample, if you know what I mean. I was like, great. So she said, okay, good luck or whatever, and closed the door, and I locked it like 27 times. I turned around and I look at the couch, and I don't want to sit and jerk off where a guy right before me was sitting and jerking off.
Right.
So I'm like, I'll grab the magazines and go into the bathroom. Open up three Playboys, A, bad, and
Can't
2,
jerk off to Playboy.
and they were from like 1989. I'm like, you can't even see pussy lips, for Christ's sake.
Wolf pussy.
Yeah. So I grab those and I go into the and it's summer, right? Right in the middle of the summer. I go into the bathroom and I even close that door and lock that door. Therefore, if nurse, Susie gets in one door, I'm still behind a door.
Right.
So I lay and I'm looking and I can't even get it up because that's how bad the whole situation was.
It's nerve-wracking.
Oh, it's horrible. And then you don't have, if there was like a porno movie or a Hustler or something like that, then I'm down,
Sure.
I finally see a spread on an Asian girl. So I'm like, okay, this
here
should
we
work.
go.
So I'm just going to town and I just got a limp noodle. I mean, it's just flopping around. Nothing good is happening at all. I start sweating. So I take my shirt off and I wipe my face down and I throw the shirt on the ground. And I got the sweat going that like runs down your shins, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
I took my shorts off, wiped myself down, threw it on. I got completely naked. And I'm sitting there just going to town. I'm like, come on. I'm looking at my watch and going to town. And on the other side of the wall, I can hear the girls in the lab going, oh, yeah, Steve's coming over for a barbecue. Like, really? Really? So, and I'm just spanking it like it's the first time, just going to town. And I finally actually start getting hard. And I'm like, okay, now I got something. Sweat coming down my face. I'll stop, grab my shirt and wipe my face down, throw it down. And I finally had something. And it was just, I'm like, you motherfucker.
Teardrop.
Yeah, that's basically what, and I'm holding the cup and I'm like swishing it around. Like, is it more in there? Should I add water?
Spit in a little.
Because I can hear the girls like, hey, look at this guy. Look at this. How are we supposed to test this? So I put the top on. I put it in the little cylinder thing, spin it around. I hit the button. I press it really hard and it sticks. And it's going, and I'm hitting, and I hit the wall.
And you're still naked.
Yeah, exactly. And it finally pops out. Put all my clothes back on, wash my hands, obviously, and I go out the door and I hang a left, and here comes the couple that was in the fucking lobby with me in the waiting area. And the dude's like, dude, I just want to say I'm a big fan. And he sticks his hand out to shake my fucking hand. I'm like, all right, I'm going in. And I shook his hand. I walked through the lobby. The lady, I said, the sample's in there. And she said, okay, we'll call you as soon as, it's going to be a couple, 2-3 days. We'll call you and let you know if it's good sperm or not. I said, okay, thanks. I walk out with my head down because there's other people in there. When God, somebody else going to recognize me. I hope to God not. I walk out. I get in the elevator. Elevator doors are closing. I'm like, thank God that's over. Because I just walked by all these people in the hallway, doctors, nurses, the listeners, people, in the lobby. Walk by all those people, just knowing that they all knew what I did, right? Just did. I get in the freaking elevator, the doors close, and I'm sigh of relief. That's over with. It's a mirror door, huge wet spot on the front of my shirt, the size of a dinner plate. Here's this guy that just came out of a room jerking off, and he's got a huge wet spot on from wiping my face down, but it was just a huge, huge wet spot. I'm like, I don't care if it's good sperm or not. I'm never, ever coming back here again.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And after all that, it turned out I was fine.
Can't believe he missed the cup.
They were like, well, that's where it all is. It's on his shirt, for Christ's sake. We got nothing in the cup.
Spetty balls.
Oh, God. So I hope nobody ever has to go through that. And I think now you can do it at home and bring it in.
That's nice of them.
I think you got X amount of time, to bring it in.
To take it home and at your leisure.
And boom, that's not bad getting the vasectomy, is it? Everybody says that it's really, really bad. It's not that bad. Or at least mine wasn't.
No, it wasn't terrible. My biggest thing was, so I get it done. I go home, and I'm like, hey, bike it in. The frozen peas. Sitting there watching football. It was perfect. I'm like, I'm going to chill out and have some beers, fucking hang out, chill. So the neighbors are having a big party on a Saturday, and I go running over there because the family's over there. So I walk. You're not supposed to be up and walking around all that much.
Were you wearing a jockstrap, too?
No.
Because they told me to wear a jockstrap to keep everything up there tight so it's not swinging around.
Right.
It helps with the
is there like a scar, or can you tell that your balls have been
it's a little bitty
cut
incision.
open?
No, actually, mine is. Because I went to like the cheaper clinic type thing.
Yeah.
And he basically shaft asshole ripped open my ball sack.
Was this like outside of Boomers in the alley there?
Yeah, it was in that trailer.
Yeah.
So
with rusty scissors.
No, but it wasn't bad. I mean, it was like 4 stitches, something like that. Anyway,
oh my God.
Yeah.
I was just cauterized.
Oh yeah, with the two things on the side,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
see, that's what I was thinking was going to happen.
Right, but not so much.
And then he's asking me about American Idol while I'm in there. I'm like, what, are you fucking serious?
Wow.
You're playing with my balls outside of where they should be.
Talking about Clay Aiken.
Did you see did you see your own balls?
No. They said you could watch, but there was no way.
My guy was.
What does a ball look like? I wonder what a testicle looks like.
Have you ever seen that body thing at the Science Center? You can see him there. It is. Yeah. But my guy, when I got my vasectomy, he was like, we need to shave you, which is kind of really weird to have a grown man in front of you, looking at your balls, unless you're in a commuter lot. Then it. Did I say that out loud?
Unless you're in a bathroom at a Shell station.
So he's like, I got to shave you. And I'm like, don't worry, I already shaved. I looked it up and I know exactly. Of course, I shaved the wrong place, so he's got to shave me. He gets done with that and he said, I got to give you a shot to numb the pain. I was like, okay, so you're going to put a needle in my ball sack? And he said, yeah, but it's not that bad. It just feels like somebody kicks you in the nuts. Do you remember that, Sky?
Yeah, well, it was on both sides.
Right.
They said you're going to feel like you got kicked in the nuts.
Yeah, and
a little bit of pressure.
There's going to be a bit of pressure, and so he gave me one shot, and it sure as hell felt like somebody kicked you in that particular ball. And he goes, okay, so that's numb. And I said, yeah. And he said, I got good news and bad news. I said, what? And he goes, well, that one's numb. Unfortunately, you got another one. So he had to shoot another one in there.
Take it out. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, just go. So the worst thing other than that was the smell of my own burning flesh.
Yeah.
When he was closing me, or when they're inside there cauterizing everything, and you can smell your own flesh burning, and then 2, it's your sack that is the flesh that's burning.
My balls are on fire.
And he goes, I like to say that I let getting close to your loved one that much easier. That's why I do this.
Thanks.
That is like $600 in your pocket, fucker.
Asshole.
And I did the 2 bags of frozen peas. I went straight to work from there because, all I do is sit and talk for a living, for Christ's sake.
Right.
But you have 1 bag of peas in the freezer and 1 on your nuts, and every half hour you switch them. But I wore a jock strap to keep everything up, so it's not swinging around.
And then how long before you can have fun again?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. I haven't had fun since. But you're supposed to unload, you're supposed to empty the chamber a couple of times and then go back and get tested unless you live next door to, Scotty.
Or you can have your wife running over to the neighbors.
Right. There's that too.
$15. Come on by.
So you got to get out of here. You got to go. You got a Chicago trip to do.
Yeah, I got to go up to Chicago for a funeral, or a service.
Give everybody our best from the Tom and Jeff program.
Well,
right?
do. That's all we got. We'll try to.
Kara, we're sorry that we kept you awake over there.
It's okay. I will feel better on Wednesday.
Okay, so you're coming back on Wednesday?
I'll be here Wednesday.
Just go to sleep and we'll wake you on Wednesday. Just stay here.
Okay. I gotta work in the morning.
Okay.
We'll do it again on Monday. Thanks, everyone.
See you guys.
That's a wrap.